Welcome back to another social media audit where we are auditing Telos Strength and Conditioning today. Telos is owned by Karen. Karen is a personal friend of mine, so I'm going to try not to be too mean, but I certainly have some suggestions. Let's take a look at the Google business profile first. So we've got a great photo of the outside. We've got 5-star reviews all around. The website is linked in here. It looks like the last post from the owner was 17 hours ago, which is great. We've got some questions and answers here where people have asked questions like, what's the price? Do you offer a free trial? This is great. Looks like the owner is collecting reviews on the regular and responding to them. So this is awesome. There's not a lot that I would improve here. You can even see that there's these little tags here that says LGBTQ plus friendly and identifies as woman owned. This is really cool. These are things that maybe someone wouldn't necessarily look for, but when they see it, it is a value add. All in all, Google Business Profile looks great. Let's go on over to the website. Not gonna lie, this website does look a little bit dated. There are ways that you could modernize this. It looks a little cold. It's just because of some of the sharp corners on the buttons. It's just a stark white background with like a few boxes plopped on here. I think there's definitely some room for improvement in terms of design, but it does get me the information that I want. So it does tell me all the different programs that you offer, but it tells me the different programs 3 different times. So we can see that they've got the programs listed here, and then the programs listed again here, and the programs listed in the menu button. It's probably worth simplifying this. You probably don't need to keep repeating yourself. Nowhere on the home page do you ask for people's information. This schedule your free intro button goes straight to a calendar with a shitload of options on it. If I was brand new to fitness, I was a little bit scared, this might be overwhelming to me. I have to select who I want to do the free intro with. And if I didn't know anything about the gym, I wouldn't know who I might want to schedule an intro with. So I have to then make another decision. Let's say I get through that. There is an overwhelming amount of times here. So this does make me think that this gym is not super busy. I might reduce the amount of times on here. I can also book out until possibly the end of time. If you do have somebody booking that far in advance, they're very unlikely to show up. Each day decreases the likelihood of them showing up to the appointment. So tighten up that calendar so that you don't have an overwhelming amount of options. You increase the urgency of the appointment and you encourage people to show up for those appointments. So once I do pick a time, I then fill out my information, and then I have this rather long form that I need to fill out before I even can book the appointment. Each form field that you have someone fill out decreases the likelihood of them filling out the form. If a lead does get this far and they've filled out most of this, they get to the last question and then they just say, you know what, never mind. You haven't collected the lead information. I think there's an opportunity here for you to collect the lead information, then bring them to an appointment booking, add this form after so that you can do an intake kind of form or something like that. I think it's cool that you have a recipes page, but it seems like you're just giving this stuff away for free. This is really valuable. I think you could trade an email address for these recipes. So you could either gate the front end, or you could make this into a lead magnet, or you could make each of these recipes into a rotating lead magnet, something like that, just to increase the urgency for people to actually want it. And so that you start collecting lead information and you know who is even looking at this stuff. I like this member stories page. Instead of member stories, it should probably say something like member transformations or member results. So I noticed that you have the email address clickable, but you don't have the phone number clickable. Most people are going to be viewing this from their mobile phone anyway, so you should have this phone number be clickable so that they can call you straight from your website. Your blog looks a little weird. Not sure what's going on here, but it looks really bad. Then as we come on over to Instagram, your logo is fine. It doesn't say the name of the gym. Name is good. Does say Telos Strength. Might be useful to have Telos Strength Gym to tell people that you are a gym. You've got personal training and coaching on here. Might be worth putting fitness, personal training and fitness coaching. Then you've got a product or a service. You're a gym. put gym. And then we help busy adults and their families move better and live better through fitness and nutrition. I think this is good, but I don't think it's great. People typically want to look better. I've never heard someone who's new to fitness say, I want to move better. And then book a free intro here. Let's check this out. So this takes me to your website where then I have to go through this whole process, or I can click on any of these buttons up here and get completely lost and you have no idea that I was even there. I'm not sure why a lead might want to sign up for your biweekly newsletter. You're not telling me that that's going to give me any value. I would turn this into a lead magnet. Maybe your recipes page gets delivered straight to them. That would be more compelling. So here you tell me what the newsletter is about. Recipes, exercise optimization. Sounds fancy. Strength training for health. What kind of health? This is like too advanced language for most leads. If you want somebody to do something, you need to make it really enticing so that they want to do it. So think about what their goals are and put that into your marketing. This is cool. I think you could have made this into a carousel so that it provided more interaction. And we've got a member spotlight for Sandra. Didn't tag Sandra. Lots of comments on this one, and no one from the gym is replying to these comments or tagging whoever this person is. You've got some good member stories on here. Look at this. Lost 6 pounds. And then you've got a carousel. This is good. I would just make this a little bit more simple because there's a lot of text on here. Just pull out the really good bits and then put the long testimonial on your blog or on that member page. You're putting the link to the blog in an Instagram post, which is absolutely useless because you can't click on this on Instagram. This is cool as the member story, but you didn't tag the member. And then it says, go to the link in the bio. You don't have a bio on Facebook. You have an intro, and Facebook is great because you can put the link directly into the post and make it live so that the lead does not have to do a bunch of steps in order to get in contact with you. Again, call us or text us anytime. Like, no one's going to do that. Don't put your phone number in a post. No one's going to do this. None of these tags are live. So lots to unpack there. I think you're doing a great job with Google Business Profile. You've obviously spent some time on that. Something worth improving is your website. You could modernize it, actually ask for lead information, simplify that prospect journey. As for your social media, I think there's a lot to improve there. Make sure that you're commenting on posts, update that link in bio, and utilize some of the really good information that you've got on your website as lead magnets so you can capture more leads.